Hello everyone, just a quick video to wish you all a very happy new year. Let's hope that 2021 is a huge improvement on 2020, although it wouldn't take much, would it, for next year to be better than this year. I'm recording this on New Year's Eve. It's sometime in the afternoon. I don't know what time it is. I'm not really sure what day it is, but I know it's New Year's Eve, don't we, Daisy? It's very, very cold out. It's bitter. So Daisy is staying indoors with me in the warm, while Molly has gone out with Mark for a quick walk. But Daisy, as soon as the lead was shown to her, she ran upstairs to me to protect her. So that's what I'm doing. Also, only about 100 of you saw my drunken live video. I was going to say show. Well, I did make a show of myself and I'm utterly ashamed. One thing you should never do is drink alcohol and then go live on YouTube, as I've learnt to my cost. There are now black market still images of my naked body selling for 50 pence each. So I do apologise for the filthy swearing, the nudity. I don't know what else I did, but it was pretty bad by all accounts. I mean, I was live for more than 2 hours and I did sort of sober up towards the end. So I did manage to delete the whole sorry show before some of you saw it. So if you caught me live, I do apologise for that. I'm very easily drunk. Doesn't take much. I had 2 gin and tonics. In fact, when I went live, I'd only had one, but it was quite a strong one because I wanted to finish the bottle because the recycling were coming the next day, and there was this much left in the gin bottle. So I thought, well, I can't leave a tiny bit. I'll just have the lot and top it up with extra bitter lemon. And I'm just so sorry. You know, I've let you all down. It's tragic. This is the point where I start crying. Will you ever forgive me? No. Yeah, I was tiddly, but I knew exactly what I was saying. I did reveal a few things that I probably wouldn't have revealed normally, but nothing that I'm ashamed of, I don't think. I'm pretty sure there was no nudity. Fairly sure. There may have been a bit of a mild swear too. But anyway, if you were unlucky enough to catch that, I'm terribly, terribly sorry. It won't happen again. Well, it won't happen again until the next time I decide to have a big gin. Hey, Daisy May. But one does not drink as a rule, which is why when one does have a little drinky poureth, it goes straight to my head and loosens my lips. Doesn't it? My lips were very loose. They were very, very loose, Daisy. Yes, they were. Fortunately, Daisy wasn't downstairs to view that, were you? You had to sleep with Mark that night, didn't you, darling? Because I was talking for so long. Mark had gone to bed and took both my girls with him. So I slept alone that night as punishment. Couldn't have my little Daisy May. So anyway, whatever you're doing, I expect you're staying indoors. I mean, we haven't done the old going out for New Year's for a long time because in the UK, it's pretty bitterly cold going out. So we haven't been and didn't do. So we'll just be indoors. I think Mark's going to heat up some vegan spaghetti bolognese for me. And I might have one little gin and tonic with my meal. And I think we're doing some sort of a Zoom quiz with some friends. I don't know what it involves, but I'll probably have to put on something else on my top. I've just got, this is just because it's thick and warm. I've even got long johns on. I almost got frostbite sorting out the recycling, and then they haven't even been today. They're supposed to come today, but they haven't been. So I will leave the recycling out to freeze during the night. I'm not going and collecting it now. It can stay there. So, yeah. What an awful, awful year 2020 has been for many of us. And just because 2020, we're saying goodbye to 2020 today, doesn't mean to say, right, that year's gone, we're going to be fine in 2021, because we might not be. We could be in for a bumpy ride for a few more weeks or months. But do you remember way back in March, was it 15 days to flatten the curve, we were told? No. So, what are we going to be told? You know, Boxing Day they announced some more tiers. I'm still in the same tier. My mum has moved up a tier. And from the Isle of Wight being in tier 1, I think they're now in tier 3 or 4, something stupid. It's just stupid. It's just absolutely ridiculous. But I am an optimist, and I'm optimistic. Most of the time, I'm optimistic that we will start to open. People who can't see what's going on yet, I'm hoping that the veil will be lifted from their eyes and they'll start to see things a bit clearer. A lot of people have been seeing things clear from the beginning. I was one that believed things at the beginning, but didn't last long. But there are still people who believe everything they're told. And what can you do, folks? What can you do? I've done what I can do. It's up to individuals to do what they think is best, and they, as individuals, will live with what they've done. But unfortunately, some individual actions can have an effect on a lot of people. So, as I said when I was a little bit tiddly in the live video, I don't know for sure what's going on in this world. I haven't got the answers. I can take a stab at what I think might be happening, but I don't know 100%. There are people that do know what's going on, and they're a tiny percentage of people, I think, that really know the agenda behind what we've lived through in 2020. But as I said, I'm not going to be down over it. I'm in a lucky, fortunate situation at the moment, but people's fortunes can change in a heartbeat, and we should always be wary of that. I watched a video earlier. This gentleman, I believe he's called Charles, and he walks around Manchester. I mean, I started watching him because he's, well, you know, he's a bit of eye candy, I have to say. But anyway, his videos came up and I started watching them, and he walks around Manchester and shows homeless people and drug users. And the start of the video I watched today just showed a load of people, homeless people, covered up with sleeping bags and whatever blankets they have to keep them warm, and it must be absolutely bitterly cold out. It's it's going under freezing. I'm all tucked up, lucky to be tucked up in a very cozy bed in a nice warm house. Some people aren't that lucky, and those people may have had contented lives at one point. They might have been lucky. They might have been happy. Doesn't take a lot to go from a comfortable life to Skid Row. So that's why I'm grateful. I thank my home. When I used to go out more than I have been going out, so I used to come home and I used to say hello to my home. I know it sounds crazy, but I would say hello, say hello to the dogs, obviously, and Mark if he's in. But if I come home and it's just the dogs, I would say hello to the dogs, and they'll touch parts of the walls or the doors and say, hello home, thank you for looking after the dogs, thank you for keeping everything safe inside, thank you for providing us with shelter. And it's just giving out that grateful vibe. Sounds ridiculous, it's a house. But who knows, houses can hold on to memories perhaps. You don't know. I don't feel stupid doing it. And I used to have a word with him upstairs when I was going to work. in my head just used to say, please let the day go smoothly at work and blah blah blah. Most of the time it did, and when it did, on my way home, in my head I'd say, well, thank you for that, that went pretty well, you know. And then sometimes I might thank for specific things that happened. I'd say, oh, thank you for that laugh I had with so and so, that was good, that lifted the mood, and or thank you for this, you know. You don't have to feel silly being grateful, because you can keep it all in your head, but just send out that grateful vibe, and you will hopefully continue to be blessed. You thank whoever or whatever you want to thank for what you've got, the things you're grateful for. We don't have to wait for things like Thanksgiving. Obviously we don't have that in the UK, but you know, in America, and you should always be thankful for even the most simple things that you take for granted, that somebody living on the street would absolutely love a fraction of what you've got, I'm sure. Anyway, it's them against us against them, I think. It's the masses against a very small elite of people, I think. I believe that, who control the narrative of the world. And you can accept that narrative, you can go along with that narrative, or you can start thinking for yourself and looking at alternative narratives, and then make your own mind up. Listen to all narratives, and then go with your gut and go with your heart. As I said, I've got my own ideas about things, and you've got your own ideas. So I don't know. Oh, it's a bulb gone out up there. I must remember to put another bulb in there, obviously. So anyway, that's it. Just a quick apology video for my disgraceful behaviour. And just wish you all who watch me and like my videos and subscribe, just Happy New Year to you. And I'll see you all in 2021, and try and give you a mix of stuff, some funny videos, some serious videos, some more caravan videos, God willing. And of course I've got tons and tons of stuff recorded long before the world changed in a way we never thought it would. Oh, to be Daisy May, just to be Daisy, who isn't affected by anything, are you? As long as you're getting your cuddles, as long as she's getting her foodies. Hey, your foodies, Daisy. As long as you're top dog in this house, you're fine. And I will do anything in my power to defend you and Molly, Daisy May, before me. Woe betide anyone that tries to hurt you, because I'd die for you, my little girlie. I'd kill for Daisy, you know. If someone tried to harm my dog and I was there, probably would be the last thing they did. So on that murderous note, and Daisy is bored stiff, as I'm sure you are, as again, I'm going. Ooh, lovely warm fire, I'm grateful for that, even though it is made of millions of little pixels. It does give out a little bit of heat. Not a lot though. Right, Daisy, I'm going. Are we going? And why are you crying? Why are you whining? I don't know what time it is. It probably is nearly time for your foodies, isn't it? Do you want your foodies? Well, I'll get it. When Molly comes back from her walkies, you can both have it together, can't you? Yes? So, yeah, I nearly did a quick live apology, but I thought, no, I won't, because, well, I didn't. So I've pre-recorded this. I can see Mark coming back with Molly, so that'll be it. On cue, he's back. And I'll see you all in 2021. Bye for now.